Hi there guys, welcome to a new video. So a bit of a different one today. I'm going to be taking a look at the Blackberry Passport. This was released in 2014. I picked this up just this week on eBay, brand new in box for £100. As you can see, the box is very well worn, was covered in dust. Obviously the guy who I bought it from bought it when it was released and thought, not for me, put it straight back in the box. So we've still got everything inside here. I've not had a look at any of it yet, so we'll open that together. So your device would come in the top of the box like so. We'll remove that. So you would get your passport. We have here a 30-day direct support from Blackberry. I wonder if that will still count today. Probably not. And then we have our quick start guide. So what seems like a brief look at the structure of the device. Very interesting. Nice to see this. You don't get anything with any modern day devices. Talking about the display. Oh, very business. Very business. I think we all had Blackberries back in the day, and I absolutely love mine. So obviously we have our SD card slot, micro SIM or nano SIM slot on the top of the device. Keyboard swipe gestures, keyboard overview. So very good. Then we have our Blackberry charger, USB-A. And this is a 5-watt charger, so brand new, never used. We've got headphones, have a little look at these. So we have some spare ear tips, silicone, rubber, and then the headphones. Wow. They are cool. And then we have a little Blackberry branded. They are a flat cable. So like the old Beats used to be. Then we have our microphone. They are very cool. I think I will actually use those. We'll do a little sound test later on. But so we get those in the box. Our headphones, charger. I'm gonna take a look in here. I'm guessing it's some more paperwork. Yep. Where are we? I don't want to damage any of these boxes. I think it's quite cool having all this stuff still 10 years later. So we have a little note on the Qualcomm Snapdragon. It's got the 8 series inside. Amazing. I absolutely love things like that. And then just your standard, I'm guessing warranty, safety information. the specs, all the specs of the machine. I say machine, device. That's fantastic. So let's take a look at the device itself. So we have our 4.5 inch 1440 by 1440 screen. As I say, this device was brand new, so there is not a mark on it anywhere. The back of the device, super smooth, not got that sticky residue that a used device would have. So I have your volume buttons, your special button that can be used for different things, and then your power button. And then we have, obviously we can remove this back panel, which then gives you access to your SD card and your SIM. And this one currently has a 32 gig SSD in, and this one here that I picked up as well recently is a 128 gig SD card inside that one. I just had to format the SD card in FAT32, and then it was able to recognize it in the device. So, home screen. So it's currently no SIM installed in this one, but it does work. I did test it the other day. I'm using Vodafone over here in the UK. Calls work, messages work, voicemail works, everything works. And then we've got our notifications for the hub. So obviously I had a media card problem. I reformatted it, works a treat. And then I have my notifications from Gmail linked into the Blackberry hub, so I get all of the notifications, including the LED notification light. So the home screen, and then we have our app screens. So I found a few great people on YouTube. I'll link them all in the comments below, but the main one that's helped me with getting all of these apps loaded on is ProjectBerry 2.0. He's got a channel on YouTube, brilliant videos, really easy to understand, really simple. Downloading all your APKs, getting them onto the device, works brilliantly. It was his video that's actually was able to set up Gmail on the hub, so that's brilliant. So recently downloaded Opera Mini, works fine. SkyTube, so we've got YouTube videos. Some things a little bit slow. There we go.
If you bought an RTX 4090, that was probably the best investment you could make. I mean, just consider all the entertainment happiness that it could give you. But
there we go. So YouTube, possible, more than possible, with the legacy player. Then we have our Play Store, which doesn't work. The Google settings, Google account, BlackBerry, Google ID, install these Google services, and I feel like it's allowed me to be able to use a few more of these apps properly. Firefox works just fine. So saves all your old tabs. Unfortunately, the one thing I've not been able to do on any of the browsers so far is get past this Reddit cookies page. No matter where I zoom in, where I scroll, I cannot find the button to allow me to accept the cookies to then log in. So I'm working on that, but yeah, it works absolutely fine. Open your new tabs. I mean, we can just log in. Bit slow here. We'll just reject those for now. So YouTube works on here. You can open multiple tabs. We'll do a little Google search, Blackberry Passport. I've downloaded so many wallpapers, but as you can see, the browser works absolutely fine. Everything loads up nice and quickly. Some brilliant that's my favorite so far. So some brilliant old school Blackberry wallpapers on there. Really like these, business, very business. But yeah, so that's Firefox, works great. Ooh. So Spotify, the full version, for some reason I cannot get to work. So I go from here to the login, put in username, password, doesn't seem to work for some reason. But Spotify Lite, absolutely fine, no problems. Scroll through all your music, got all of your playlists on there. Obviously I've logged in. Everything works fine. It looks incredible. So that's Spotify working. So Reddit Reader, one of those things. Instagram, we got that working. So it always opens them up, it switches across from the side. So Instagram works fine. Obviously it's a bit weird because of the aspect ratio. You can resize the app, but you still lose a little bit of the picture. So it's better, I think, to just keep the default setting size. But Instagram working absolutely fine. And Google Maps. Bear in mind this is on, the device is on Wi-Fi at the moment, but when I was out the other day with the SIM card installed, all of these things worked perfectly fine while I was out and about. It's got my location there, here in England, and then everything works in terms of navigation. So if I was to, for example, let's look for directions. So if I want to go to London, get directions, there we go, 3.5 hours, 170 miles. So maps working fine. Chrome browser, as with the other ones, works absolutely brilliant. It can take a little while to log in, but I do have a few tabs open. It keeps all these tabs open as well. Even when you close out, it'll still keep your previous tabs open. So we can search for the Blackberry phone, and again, everything loads up fine, no problems at all. I mean, it's £100 brand new, this cost, and I'm actually amazed at how many things are working perfectly. Reddit, this is just added to the home screen, the page. Obviously I can't log in. Tap-a-Talk, I've not been able to get that working yet either. And then Facebook, that does work, so logs you in. everything's fine on there. The only thing that doesn't work is Facebook Messenger, due to obviously the software. And then I've not talked about that, but the keyboard, you know, you can use to scroll through. It has a capacitive keyboard. And yeah, so that's all the apps so far that I've managed to get working, or all from, as I say, ProjectBerry 2.0. It has obviously Adobe Reader, it has NFC, Wi-Fi. So in our device monitor here, we can look at our battery time remaining. I mean, I've been getting easily 2 days of use out of this. Our mobile data storage, so internal storage 32 gig, 22 free. What's being used by the CPU. Our RAM usage, so 3 gigabytes of RAM installed. And then our Wi-Fi usage, so brilliantly functional settings. So I'll do a more in-depth video in the future, but I just wanted to do this kind of initial unboxing, if you like. My chicken's just done, so I'm going to end this one off. But there are so many things that you are still able to do with these devices. You know, people are selling them off dirt cheap on eBay. So this was £100 brand new in box, and then I picked up this second one. I'd actually ordered this one first, but it got delayed in shipping, so this one took about 10 days to arrive. But this one is used, as you can see. That one's spotless, that one is battered, but this was £60. This has got the 128 gig SSD, SD card, I say SSD, 128 gig. And then I'm going to just do the same with this one, just load those same apps on. Obviously you can just transfer stuff from your computer straight onto the SD card using a USB cable. I have, you know, loaded a few films on there. Bit of Alien. But the speakers work great. I've connected my AirPods to it. The music works great through those. Bluetooth's fine. Yeah. So that was just a quick brief look at this Blackberry Passport. Obviously it's a coming up to an 11-year-old device at the moment, but I've managed to get pretty much everything that you would kind of need if you wanted to use this as a secondary device. You didn't want all of your notifications coming through a few days, but you still want to be able to access email, make phone calls, send text messages, watch a YouTube video, listen to music. Then this is absolutely brilliant. I think the value is unbeatable, really, and there are loads of them going. If you can pick one of these up online, then I would say go for it 100%. I think it's absolutely fantastic device. Got everything that you'd want. As I say, NFC, Bluetooth. There's a lot of software that you're actually still able to download online to make a few of these things actually functional. So yeah, this is just a little introduction, and then I'll do a more in-depth video in the coming days. So I will link any of the respective channels down below, like I said, especially ProjectBerry 2.0 has been really helpful with getting this thing up and running. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for another video.